Hey guys, happy quarantine. I'm back again today. I'm gonna be making a cake. I know it's quarantine and everything's closed. A lot of small businesses are closed. I am technically still closed. I haven't been baking anything for anybody, but it's my cousin's first birthday and he's having a little quarantine birthday. So like, I have to make it. I can't not make it. He can't go without a birthday cake, come on. Anyways, I already have my mix made up. He's gonna get a little white cake because, well, he's a baby and just give him white cake. And it's just gonna be your standard 6-inch round. These are both Wilton pans. One is from 2008, one is from 2013. I don't know if you can see those tiny little numbers, but it doesn't matter as long as it's a 6-inch pan. Let me stop and give you a lesson real quick. Pan is probably the best stuff for your cake pans ever. There may be other products, but this is what we've always used for cooking. So the second I bought pans, if you get brand new pans, so backtrack, back in the 90s when my mom made cakes, she would put butter on it and then add flour so that the cake wouldn't stick. If you use this, you don't need to put flour. I hated when we put flour on stuff. It kind of leaves a flavor on the outside of your cake, makes it a little dusty, and I'm just not a fan. Just use pan. Your cake will come right out. This is my pan after having it for God knows how long. Well, this was probably my mom's from 2008, and it still looks brand new because, well, I had to teach mom a lesson on using the pan. Let's get started. I always spray it above this pan because if you can notice, it already has some in it now because I sprayed over it. Don't want it to get all over the counters either. Alright guys, so today you'll need your scraper, a cake board. I also have my turntable with the two colors that I will be using. The base of the cake's gonna be white. It's gonna be a little baseball. So it's gonna be an easy one for all you moms with little 1-year-old boys. You need a simple smash cake that you think you wanna make at home. This is pretty simple. You don't have to make it super smooth. It doesn't have to be perfect, especially for a smash cake. When you consider it's gonna be eaten, torn apart, and then you guys are probably gonna eat the scraps, let's be honest. So here I have my red, which is gonna be from obviously the red stitching, and then I have a leaf green, so I can add a little green grass on the bottom around the cake. It is gonna be a half semicircle. This is all the tips that you're gonna be using. I'm not using my disposable easy icer bag because I do need to get a new one. But this is your easy icer. I think this is so much easier than most YouTube cake people do. I don't understand it, why people wouldn't just use an easy icer. If you're a decorator and you're starting out, get this. This is way easier than cutting a little hole and taking twice the amount of time to ice your cake, when this is literally meant for you to get the most coverage possible so you can decorate as quickly as possible. This is gonna be your grass tip. This is obviously for when I go around the little baseball. And then I also have this one. This is a little writer tip. It is a little bit bigger. It is going to be for the red stitching. I usually like to write with a bigger tip. Some people do better with smaller ones. It's totally up to you. Also, we are smoothing out a round cake. It's gonna be rounded, so I'll have to figure something else out. When I'm at work, we use plastic and we actually cut it into like a half circle. And then usually you can bend it so that you can smooth round things out versus this, which is obviously for really straight edges. I don't know if it's gonna work, but I'm gonna try and cut this plate and see if I can bend it the same way I do when I'm at work. This actually, I think, is gonna work out well. So you can kind of bend it lightly like this, so you can get those rounded edges. So this is with a little paper plate. It's more paper than it is foam. So make sure you have something like that, or even plastic that's really thin. Anything that's really thin like this. Yes, this. And you kind of bend it a little. This is all I'll do to it. Just a slight bend, just to get the edges like that. All right, and now that our cake's done, I didn't mention it, but I am actually going over to deliver the cake, and I'm gonna take some photos of the little baby. So we'll see how that goes. Well, I hope you guys enjoyed this video. I hope you're all finding something to do during this quarantine. If you wanna make a cake for fun and you wanna try this one out, post some pictures below if you try it. It is really simple. It's not, I mean, it didn't take me but 15 minutes to ice it, and then I kind of time-lapsed it for you guys. But it is relatively easy if you have everything you need. So don't be afraid to get started on something new. All right, well, everybody stay safe. Bye, guys. Until he's chocolate wasted. Just kidding, because it's not chocolate.